because it was a long weekend, I decided to finally watch The Fall of the House of Usher, which I enjoyed Hill House. I really enjoyed Midnight Mass. I hated that Teenage Angst one. And I've never watched the other one because I think this is then Mike Flanagan's fifth one. And it's something. I have issues. Chase Liaki here with the Blue Futon, reviewing The Fall of the House of Usher, which is about pretty simple premise. You have the Usher family, and they made a deal with the devil. Oh, not they, two members. And basically, the devil said, you'll have a good life, but you know what? I'm going to kill your whole bloodline in umpteen years. And it is what it is. And, that's what you get. You basically get each episode is one of the children dying. Period. End of subject. And yeah, there's some good gore, good kills, good premise, good, look of the film. But I have some glaring flaws to talk about, peeps. And I think people are kind of, have a blinders when it comes to this show. And maybe just most shows like this in general where it's such eye-rolling writing on some points. But let's talk about it. The positive, when there's gore, it's fucking fantastic. Okay, the Perry character with the acid death, holy shit kebabs. A+ shit happening right there. There's some good Saw Jigsaw-esque kills as well. I really dug it. The atmosphere, it wasn't as dark as Hill House or dark as Midnight Mass, so I really dug that we got that element of, there's different layers of going to the past, present, and getting all these kids. Like I said, some writing is really good, and some of it is just on the nose. We're like, come on now, really? Really? And okay, let's just get to the overall cliche-ish moments I didn't like, or I just don't understand. So you're telling me every single child in this Usher family is a dick? I have that hard to believe that everyone is a narcissistic fucktard, and I just have a hard time believing that would be true. Like, there's not one, one good, and I think that would up the ante of the story. Yes, you have the good granddaughter, but that is it. I would like it to where there's actually a good kid trying to do good in the world, but none of them are. They're all narcissistic. They all only care about themselves. They're all drug addicts. They're all just weird sexually inundated people. It's just, it's really weird and off-putting. It just gets kind of old real fast because every episode, someone's going to die, someone's going to die, someone's going to die. And that's fine and all, but it kind of got old. It's not a binger because for exact one episode ends, you're going to be like, yo, nope, the next one's going to be someone else is going to die. And the next episode, someone else is going to die. So it's not like, oh shit. I mean, it's fun to see what the oh shit is going to be for the killings. But each character is just fucking unlikable. And it's at a point where they did it on purpose. So when they die, you don't have any emotional impact, in my opinion. And that actually hinders the storyline. So let's talk about the first character that dies, because it's been like 6 months before this. So all right, Perry. He's the youngest one. He's trying to make it in the family, but okay. And also the thing is, each kid has his different mother, which except the oldest two, fine. But it's still just like, come on now, like it's like he has sex with like the colors of the rainbow of like, I'm gonna have sex with the black person, then the Indian girl, and then this girl, and then this white girl, and it's just like. Okay, cool story, bro. Anyway, so the first guy, everyone's a sexaholic in this movie as well, and it's kind of fucking just annoying. The first episode, okay, the acid one, it's just really sex, and it really got fucking old. It's like, okay, cool, you like sex, okay, you're like non-binary, okay, you are bi, why is every character in this movie bi or gay? I think the only straight people are like, there's 2 of them. And there's how many kids? There's 6 kids. And then the black lawyer is also gay. So, of course, you have the whole, if we want to go by the world, I mean, we are over-diversifying the LGBTQA plus IPJP group. So it's like, okay, sure, whatever, but not really sure. It kind of got old because, like I said, the first one, I don't know, it was non-binary, trans, I don't know, whatever. Then the second person that died was, I can't remember, oh yeah, basically hiring people to have orgies with her. These 2 like young teenagers or older teenage 20-year-olds, which is like, okay, kind of fucking weird. and she doesn't shave her armpits too, so that was a little awkward as well. Then the next one was the gay guy, which died from a cat. And you're like, okay. Then the next one that dies is the gay girl who dies from like a heart surgery, stabbing herself. And you're like, okay. Then the next person that dies is basically someone that can't have sex with her husband, so she hires hookers and just, masturbates to it. Okay. Then you have the oldest son, which you say he had a good arc, but then of course they made him into a dirtbag at the very end, even though his wife was willing to cheat on him. But we're just going to forget about that. We're going to forget that she's willing to cheat on her husband and basically ruin the family with the daughter. But the devil is more of like, hey, because of this, blah, blah, blah. And you're just like, this doesn't make sense. What? And then Mark Hamill's lawyer character, yes, it has a good overarching arc, but you really never understood how he got there. Like, even though they did talk about what he went through on this journey, it's whatever. All right, and then let's talk about the other writing aspects. The one thing I hate the most about Hollywood is how they fucking say fuck the rich, but they're rich as shit. I'm oppressed, but no one's oppressing me. And you have so much dialogue in this movie about that, where it's like, yeah, fuck the rich, but give me that paycheck, Netflix. And that's the hypocriticalness and double standards really grinds my fucking gears, and it does it that way. And what's it with every TV show now having to do the whole, shoot someone on Fifth Avenue line from Trump? This does it. The Boys does it. It's like, it gets old pretty fucking quick. And you're like, so shit like that is just like, okay, it's eye rolling. Like, I'll take it, sure. But at a point, it's like, it's fucking eye rolling. At least Stephen Colbert, even though I'm giving him a fucking benefit, where he's actually making fun of Chuck Schumer for cooking salmonella burgers with just putting cheese on raw meat. It's like politicians and these rich people in that area try to act like they know what the middle class is, and they don't. You can say, oh yeah, Trump is the same way, but at the same time, he doesn't. I think he just likes the weird shit, like, well done steak with ketchup. I mean, that to me, I would never do that, but he likes it. Sure, whatever. It is fucking weird, honestly. But so this show though, it's something. It's not binge worthy in my opinion. You get good deaths, you get good atmospheric moments, you get somewhat good dialogue-esque moments, but then it rewinds itself to be like, I just hate the double standards of Hollywood when it comes to that. It's like, you guys some people make $250,000 a month for TV, or a week. Charlie Sheen was making $1 million an episode. The Friends cast, like the last 3 seasons, $1 million an episode. That's 24 episodes a season. Times that by 3. Do the quick fucking math. That's like what, 64? No, was it 24, 48? Then times it by 4, 62. $62 million in 3 years. I just don't. And then when you come saying, oh, fuck the rich, it's just a double standards. But I think it's a fine enough show. But the over-sexualization got old pretty fucking quick. Just the douchebaggery of it got old pretty fucking quick. And you need to have some good characters to root for, but you're not rooting for anyone, so I just got kind of bored pretty fucking quick. So the Fall of the House of Usher will receive a 3 out of 5 with Futons. It goes at 60%. Let's see what the critics' news scores gave this one. Critics at 90%, audience score at 81%. Critic consensus, I think Mike Flanagan is not doing Netflix anymore, which I think is a little bitch move when it came to him saying Netflix should physical release, and he backtracks. Fucking don't backtrack. If you have something to say, just fucking be a man and fucking say it. Just be like, no, it's true. We should have physical release. Even though, yeah, Hill House, I think, got a physical release. But if you have, just fucking say, no, I love what Netflix is doing. However, get in the market of physical media and not sell t-shirts and shit. Anyway, critic consensus. Presenting vintage Poe stories filtered through Mike Flanagan's deliciously dark lens, The Fall of the House of Usher will get a rise out of horror fans. This is not horror. There are some jump scares, but nothing like, oh my god, this is terrifyingly. And Poe, I heard, is so loosely based that it's hard to even call it Edgar Allan Poe. Anyway, 60, 81, 90. Chase Leacock here with the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. On all things Bluetoontopia. You Blue Futonians, think watch a great day. I don't care if you watch today, tomorrow, week from now, a month, or a year from now. I love every single freaking one of you. Peace and love. Enjoy life. And Did you enjoy it, or am I just being a little dick?